Hi viewer, welcome to another episode of Consiris. Mostly we think and prepare about technical interviews only and never prepare for HR interviews because we think they are easy, but nowadays I am hearing from so many candidates that they have cleared the technical rounds but now their offer is getting delayed and they are not hearing anything from HR, like even after sending so many emails and done so many follow-ups. Even I have faced this situation in past, and this is not a very good outcome because after clearing the technical rounds and not getting the offer, it's something like studying hard for many years but then not getting the degree. Mostly we blame HR for this, but our answers in HR round are equally responsible for this situation. So first thing is, do not take your HR interviews very lightly. Now I am going to share your 10 most important HR interview questions and most importantly how to answer them based on my previous 15 years of IT experience. Okay, so let's start with the first and the simplest question. Tell me something about yourself. Just a warm-up question, and this is asked in every technical, managerial and HR round. This is just a warm-up again because nobody is going to evaluate you on the basis of this question. But yes, while answering this you must include these things like your name, total experience, technology you are in, and finally your current location. Some optional things are like your domain experience and your hobbies. They are just optional. The purpose of this question is just to make you comfortable, nothing else. This is the most famous question for an interviewer and also most difficult to answer this question for the candidate. This question puts all the pressure on the candidate and the interviewer. Relax. You should alert enough to answer this question. You should start with an easy and confident tone and answer in a proper manner. It should not be scripted. Always remember, you are not giving interview to a robot, so your articulation, your pronunciation of each word should be clear and confident. A good way. Analyze your interviewer interests. Express your most important accomplishments first. For example, good morning, afternoon, evening, sir, ma'am. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Ajit Kumar. As far as my education qualification is concerned, I have done MBA with Finance stream from Sri Venkateswara University in Emeralds P.G. College, Tirupati, in the year of 2014. I have completed B.Tech from NIT Jaipur in 2012. I have completed my schooling from GIC, Allahabad. As far as my family is concerned, I belong to a middle-class family. My father is a doctor. My mother is homemaker and my brother is preparing for civil services. I am good in programming languages C, C++, and Java, and very much interested in HTML, CSS, ASP, .NET and SQL. My strength is self-confidence, positive attitude, hard work. My weakness is, I can easily believe everyone. My hobbies are watching news channels, playing volleyball, listening to music. Why are you looking for a job change? Why you want to leave your? You should be very careful with this question. Avoid trashing other employers and making statement like, I need more money. Instead of this you can say that, sir, it's a career move. I have learned a lot from my last job, but now I am looking for new challenges to broaden my horizons and to gain a new skill set. Why are you looking for a job change? Why you want to leave your current company? So this is very tricky question, especially if you are leaving your current company within 1 year of joining. Okay, so in that case this is a very important question for you and you have to be prepared for it. So while answering this question, one thing is very basic: you should not blame your current company. Okay, again, you should not blame your current company. Remember, the reason is HR job is to hire trustable employees, and if you are right now blaming your current company, then there is high chance that in future you will blame the new company also. So it's all about attitude. Now the way I answered it in my interviews was a simple answer, something like this: oh, my current project is going to be finished soon and then I will be on bench and I do not want to be an adventurer. Okay, so that is a sensible answer because for leaving the company, because you are not blaming the company, rather you are saying the circumstances are the reason for your job change. You will be on bench, not on project. So now if you are leaving your company within a 1 year of joining your current company, then you have to answer something like, I was hired for a particular project but that project didn't happen and after 3-4 months I will be on bench or something like that. So again, this is based on the circumstances. So remember, this is the thing and what not to answer. What you should not say that that is I am on bad technology in the bad project, bad manager, bad money. All these points may be valid, but you should not say them, okay, because they are hard to explain, very hard to explain. For example, if you will say, sir, I want to work in the latest technology and my current company is working on the old technology, then remember, companies do not drive based on your interest, your technology, they drive based on the project that you have and the profit, okay, so they are not going to get the project based on your technology. So I hope you got this right. So you have to answer something which is like diplomatic and which is not blaming your company. Next question. What is notice period? Your notice period, and the follow-up question will be, is it negotiable? Here you can share your actual notice period but also say that yes, your notice period is negotiable even if you are not sure about it. This still you have to say it. See, if the opening is for 100 positions, okay, take example, then on an average company will try to take 200 HR interviews. Out of them some candidates will demand high salary, so they are out. Some will be convinced by their current company or managers to not to leave, they are also out there, and some have higher notice period which the new company can't wait for, okay, so you have to say it is negotiable. And since your project is going to be finished soon, therefore I think my manager will release me soon, so this is the way you are giving them the positive signal and the discussion will be on and keep going. Otherwise your no HRS, they will not say anything directly but they will just say we will get back to you, and you know the meaning of this right now. The next question. Is your job ready for a buyout? Now the next question can be a follow-up question. Is your company will be ready for a buyout auction? This is my favorite question. This gives me the feeling that yes, I am so valuable, some company wants to buy me, and I will answer something like this: yes, I will talk to my HR and that is possible, and yes, I will show them that there is the chance. Okay, now before moving to the next question, you might ask why we are giving this diplomatic answers and not the straightforward answers. See, in HR interview you are basically dealing with the company, okay, companies are profit-driven entities, and when the time will come they can also ask you to like work on weekends, late night meetings, extra hours, and you cannot say no to them at that point of time, okay, because your manager will convince you somehow. So right now it's your time, okay, so you will get the best out at the only this time you should say everything which gets you the best deals, okay, so this is the basic thing and remember that. So now let's move to the next question. Will you able to relocate? You know the answer of this yourself better than me. See, if you are 100 sure that you cannot relocate, then you are right and the answer is the same. But if you are in doubt and you think like you do not have a permanent house, or you are a bachelor or anything, and this new company is too good and can offer you very good salary, then as per my opinion you should say yes and I am open for relocation, because it's a small world, okay. Do not restrict yourself early in the life. Again, it's completely depend on you and your personal choices. If your current circumstances are not good enough in your current project, then at least this new company will give your other option for you, okay, then you can find other offers with less notice period. The whole point is to keep the discussion on, okay, to keep the opportunity on and open for your next question. Is there any gap in career? Now those who do not have any gap will not understand the complexity of this question, and if you do not have, then you are clear. But if you have the gap and HR is asking you this question, that means their company might have some policy, okay, mostly below 2-year gap is fine, but if you have more than 2 years gap, then my first suggestion is try to cover that gap, okay. Now first thing is only 20 companies consider this gap thing, okay, so you still have 80% of IT companies open for you, and be positive about it. Next thing is, as I said, try to cover the gap and with some project work, freelance work, medical leave, anything, okay. But even if you can't cover it up, then do not lose heart, you still have 8 out of 10 companies to take your next question. Do you have any offer you serving notice period? This is a situational question, and if you do not have any, then you should say you should not bother about it, okay, and you can say no, that is what is expected and the right answer. But if you have some offer, then you should answer it based on the interview round. If this is the first round and with HR or the consultant happening before the technical round, then you should not say that you already have the offer and you should not disclose your offer details. Rather the answer should be like, yes, I am giving the interviews and trying to get the offers, but as of now I do not have any offer. Mostly if this is your first round, then companies and consultant will not entertain the dates who already have offers, okay. So if you are not 100 sure whether you will join the company which offer you already have, then do not consider it as an offer, consider it as an stepping stone for your next offer, okay. But if it is your final round, okay, and you have the previous company which offered you something, and this current company is also offering you the same, and both the companies are like same, then you can tell them, okay, I have that offer, I have like 30% hike I'm getting there, you should give me 50. So that is a different situation. So you have offer in the first round. Before the technical round you should not disclose, but yes, after the HR, in the HR round you can disclose it if you want the hike on the offer you have. Okay, alright, now this is the most important question of the HR interview. What is your current CTC and what is your expected CTC? The answer to this question is based on your current situation. Basically, as I said in previous question, for example, if you are a fresher, then your focus should be more on the type of work rather than the salary. Second situation is you are working somewhere and have some experience but you are not happy there. Okay, the people technology, the monster manager, because of any reason you are not happy there. I was also in such situation once in past because of the manager only. So in this situation, ask between 30 to 40% hike based on the current salary. If you already have an offer, do not disclose it if you are not sure about that offer. So this is one situation. Third situation is you are doing okay in your job but you have the biggest problem of this world, and that is salary, CTC, and the money. That is the problem which can solve all the problems, right? So in this situation you do, if you do not have the offer, then ask for the at least 50% hike. Okay, there will be slight risk, but in most of the cases companies will give you, and then you will be happy and satisfied also. Otherwise what will happen, you will be satisfied but not happy. So see, if you will ask for 30 hike, okay, then you will be confused when they will give you. Okay, shall I leave my current company or not? You will think about this. So if my manager will give me promotion, so inside you will not be satisfied. Then if you will ask for something 30-20%, so this is one case. And if you already have the offer and both the companies are same for you, then tell them that you have the offer of 30 and now you want 50 or 70, even 100 hike with confidence. And please do not bargain for 5 to 10%. Please, if you have the offer, you are capable of cracking the interview, so you deserve it. HR will bargain because that is their job, because what happens is HR is taking daily 3, 4, 5, 10 employees interviews. Okay, but as a person you change only a job in 2-3 years, so be confident about that, be diligent, and it's a very simple thing. Okay, alright, so next two questions. Rate yourself. Okay, alright, so next two questions are very quick and very simple. So sometimes interviewer ask you to rate yourself on some skill sets based out of 1 to 10. Okay, so not just data HR but also in technical interviews also they will ask, so always try to rate yourself as much as you can from 5 to 9. Do not rate 10, it's a sign of overconfidence and you should leave something for future learning also, right? And if you are rating something below 5, that means you do not know that, and that is risky, because if they are asking this question, that means that is important for them. So this is the answer. Last question is, what are your strengths and weakness? It depends on person to person. Honesty, hard working, quick learner, committed, anything you can answer for the strengths, but for the weakness just say only one weakness. Give more focus to strength rather than weakness. Okay, alright, now I think you know that what are the top 10 HR questions and the most importantly the answers for them. Always remember one thing, do not give answers which stops the discussions. We block the discussions. Okay, rest is fine and be positive about the results at last. Thanks for watching this video and all the best for your careers.